You won't believe Vietnam has a place this stunning. Just a few steps into Cat Village, and I felt like I had wandered into a fairy tale world amid clouds and terraced fields. From the ancient stone church to the Muang Hoa train and the cloud-kissing Fansipan Peak, each stop looked like a vivid painting, so breathtaking I couldn't look away. If you think you've seen all of Vietnam's beauty, Sapa 2025 will make you think again. Summary of a 4-day itinerary in Sapa. Day 1. Arrive in Sapa. Visit the Stone Church and Cat Village. Day 2. Experience the Muang Hoa Mountain Train and take the cable car to conquer the peak of Fansipan. Day 3. Explore Ham Rong Mountain and admire the beauty of Silver Waterfall, Thak Bak. Day 4. Cross the O Quy Ho Pass, shop for local goods, and conclude the journey. First day in Sapa. Travel and explore the Stone Church and Cat Village. Your Sapa adventure begins as you arrive in this misty town, where every tree and stone seems to be covered in a light fog, creating a scene both dreamy and surreal. From Hanoi, you can reach Sapa by sleeper bus, with one-way ticket prices ranging from $10 to $15 depending on the bus company and time of booking. After arrival and check-in at a hotel or homestay, you'll have time to rest and get used to the crisp highland air, a feeling hard to find in the lowlands. Accommodation costs average from $25 to $50 per night depending on the type and location. The afternoon is the perfect time to start your journey with the town's first must-see spots. A stop you absolutely can't miss is the Sapa Stone Church, a more than 100-year-old symbol located right in the central square. More than just a French architectural relic, the church also hosts small weekend festivals, where ethnic groups perform traditional dances with can and seol. You might even get to try out folk dances or wear traditional costumes for souvenir photos. In the evening around the square, you can immerse yourself in the lively atmosphere of the Sapa night market, where stalls sell brocade items, sizzling grilled food, the sound of bamboo flutes fills the air, and soft yellow lights add to Sapa's mystery. A small but memorable experience is having your name written in Hmong calligraphy. Many local artisans will guide you using black ink on handcrafted paper, truly unique. Continuing your journey, you'll visit Cat Village, about 2 kilometers from the center. Entrance fees range from $2 to $4 per person, and you can rent traditional ethnic outfits if you didn't try them at the Stone Church, to pose among the terraced fields, one of the region's most iconic backdrops. In the village, beyond walking through traditional wooden houses, you can also join hands-on activities like indigo dyeing, brocade weaving, making corn cakes, or pounding sticky rice cakes, all guided by locals. The small waterfall in Cat Village is also a perfect resting spot. Near the falls, you can hear local artists playing the bamboo flute or mouth harp, or simply sit on a rustic wooden bench enjoying grilled corn or eggs. The sweet, buttery taste of grilled corn blending with the fresh mist will leave a lasting impression. If you're traveling with friends or family, a fun suggestion is to rent a mountain bike to explore the small dirt roads around the village. Places less frequented by tourists but full of peace, like stepping into another world. Rental usually costs just $2 to $5 for a few hours, and in return, you'll enjoy slow, scenic moments, gazing at terraced fields, listening to babbling brooks, and soaking in the relaxed rhythm of highland life. If the first day gives you a feel for local life amid the rustic charm of Cat and colorful ethnic streets, the second day will take you up into the clouds, where your journey to the roof of Indochina begins with a magical forest train ride through Muang Hoa Valley. Day 2. In Sapa, visiting Fansipan via the unique Muanghua mountain train. The second day in Sapa begins with a memorable experience, the Muanghua mountain train ride. The train departs from Muanghua Station, a structure rich in classic European style, with high domes, gray stone walls, and luxurious wooden interiors. Tickets for this train ride range from $5 to $10. Well worth it for such an enchanting forest journey. As the train starts to roll, you'll feel the quiet solemnity of the mountains giving way to the gentle rhythm of the ride. Through the large glass windows, the landscape unfolds like a painting. Layered terraced fields, stilt houses peeking through mist, small streams weaving through valleys, and mountain ranges stretching all the way to the horizon. The sound of the train grinding on the tracks, blended with the babbling streams and wind whistling through the mountains, creates a natural symphony that makes you want to stay silent just to absorb it all. This is more than a train ride. It's a chance to slow down and connect more deeply with the nature of Vietnam's northwest. Many travelers use this moment to sip hot tea, film videos, or simply sit quietly and let the landscape soothe their soul. When the train stops at the final station, the journey continues with the Fansipan cable car. Ticket prices currently range from $20 to $35 for a round trip per person, a proud symbol of Vietnamese tourism holding multiple world records. From inside the transparent cabin, you'll see Muang Hoa Valley gradually fade beneath you, replaced by a floating sea of clouds drifting lazily between endless mountain ranges. This moment has often been described as flying through the sky, where the boundary between man and nature seems to disappear. At the summit of Fansipan, 3,143 meters above sea level, you'll stand at the roof of Indochina, where the wind bites cold and the thinner air feels strangely pure. The scenery is breathtaking. One side opens up to a vast valley, the other to rugged mountains stretching into infinity, and far off, a blanket of white clouds rests like a quiet ocean. Here, you can walk through a majestic spiritual complex that includes a 21-meter-tall statue of Amitabha Buddha, Trin Temple, Kim Son Bao Thang Pagoda, and the Arhat path leading to the Fansipan landmark. The sacred serene atmosphere draws many visitors not only to conquer the height, but also to find inner peace. The moment you stand before the Fansipan marker, reaching out to touch the 3,143-meter symbol, you'll feel like you've overcome more than a physical challenge. It's a victory of the spirit. At the end of the journey, you can rest at a small mountain cafe with sweeping views over the valley. A hot cup of coffee among the clouds, in total stillness, is a well-deserved reward for a day filled with awe and achievement. If the second day lifts you up into the clouds, where the journey to the roof of Indochina begins with a magical forest train through Muang Hoa, then the third day brings a gentler touch with colorful gardens, stone paths to Ham Rong Mountain, and the pure melody of a waterfall echoing through the great forest. Hey there, where are you from? I'd love to know what city you're watching from. Drop a comment below so we know we're not alone out here. Just a small gesture, but it really motivates us to keep creating more videos. Thanks a ton, and much love to you. Day 3. Journey. Hiking Ham Rong Mountain and enjoying the refreshing air of Silver Waterfall. The third day in Sapa starts with an exploration of Ham Rong Mountain tourist area, one of the most prominent attractions right in the town center. It takes only about 10 minutes to walk from the stone church to the entrance. Entry tickets currently cost about $2 to $3 per person, kicking off a stroll through majestic nature. The stone path winding up the mountain passes by colorful flower beds, peach blossoms, chrysanthemums, orchids, dahlias, all blooming brightly in the crisp air, creating a scene both lively and peaceful. As you venture deeper, you'll clearly feel the changes in altitude and climate. The air gets thinner, cooler, and gently chilly. Rong Mountain impresses not only with its natural beauty, but also as home to many rare forest plants, like wild orchids, ancient rhododendrons, and native herbs. Occasionally, you'll hear birds singing in the bushes or leaves rustling in the treetops, bringing a soothing sense of calm. One of the must-see highlights is the Cloud Yard, the highest point of Rong, often called Sapa's balcony. From here, you can see the entire small town nestled in the valley, mountain ranges layered like ink wash paintings, and white clouds drifting gently below your feet. Many visitors choose to stay here for a while, not to take pictures, but to gaze out over the northwest sky, take a deep breath, and keep that inner peace. Within the area, there's also Thaklam Stone Garden, where stacked natural rock formations create strange, unique shapes. Some zones are designed with fish ponds, orchid gardens, and a cultural performance house where you can watch can and sway dances or try playing the among-mouth harp or flute under local artisans' guidance. In the afternoon, continue your journey to Silver Waterfall, located about 12 kilometers from the town center. If you don't use a private vehicle, you can rent a motorbike for around $6 to $10 per day, or take a taxi or motorbike taxi with flexible pricing. Along the way, the scenery opens up with vast pine forests, majestic mountains, and herds of buffalo and horses grazing leisurely, a picture of true highland life. Upon arrival, the sound of the 200-meter-tall waterfall echoes throughout the forest. The cool stream pours over large boulders, creating a vast, untouched, and very relaxing space. Entry tickets to Silver Waterfall are about $1 to $2 per person. You can walk along the stone path to get closer to the base of the falls, or simply pick a quiet spot to rest and let the fresh mist touch your face and soak into your skin. Many visitors bring snacks or fruits and sweets to enjoy a small picnic by the falls, with the sound of flowing water, forest birds, and wind rustling through the trees. Silver Waterfall isn't just a scenic spot, it's a place to slow down, clear your mind, and recharge after days of travel and discovery. If you're lucky enough to visit on a sunny day, you might even spot a small rainbow stretching across the waterfall. A surprise gift from nature for those who pause at the perfect moment. Just when you've gotten used to the poetic pace, the final day will throw you into the most dramatic scene of the journey. A pass known as the Northwest's Grim Reaper. Winding roads, thick fog, sheer cliffs on one side and endless sky on the other. Are you ready? The last leg will have you holding your breath at every turn. Final day in Sapa, enjoying O Quy Ho Pass and ending a stunning journey. The final day in Sapa takes you to one of the most beautiful and majestic mountain roads in the north, O Quy Ho Pass, famously dubbed the King of Northwest Passes. Located on Highway 4D, it links Lao Cai and Lai Chau provinces, stretching over 50 kilometers. It's one of Vietnam's 4 great passes and a dream route for adventure seekers. From the very first curves, you'll feel the raw beauty of this place. Winding roads cling to mountainsides, with steep cliffs on one side and deep valleys on the other. Thrilling yet breathtaking. The higher you go, the colder it gets, and thin layers of mist drift across your windshield, turning the scene into something dreamlike. On clear days from small rest stops along the way, you can see the entire valley below, lush mountain ranges stretching to the horizon, and if lucky, a sea of clouds floating beneath you, a rare sight for those who arrive at just the right time. Near the pass summit are small stops where you can sip hot tea, eat grilled sweet potatoes or corn, costing about $1 to $2 per item, or simply sit on a wooden railing and watch the clouds. The breeze in your ears, the scent of forest and earth, and birdsong from afar blend together, purifying your mind from the noise and dust of city life. After exploring the pass, on your way back to town, stop by roadside souvenir stalls. Small shops run by Hmong, Red Dao, or Tay people offer a variety of local specialties: handmade brocade scarves, fabric bags with traditional patterns, bracelets, baskets, corn wine, wild honey, herbal tea, dried bamboo shoots. Each item carries the soul of the mountains and the skilled hands of local artisans. Buying a few souvenirs not only helps you keep the memory, but also supports the livelihood of the community. Back at your homestay or hotel, take time to pack up and double-check your belongings before departure. But most importantly, take a few minutes to reflect on your journey. From the rustic Cat village, the solemn stone church, those windy steps atop Fansipan, to the cloud-filled moment on O Quy Ho Pass. Sapa is more than just a destination. It's a place that touches your emotions, where you can slow down, listen to yourself, and connect more deeply with nature, culture, and the people of the highlands. You may leave, but a piece of memory will always stay, of the misty town and its heartbreakingly beautiful moments. The total basic cost for a 4-day trip in Sapa, excluding flights to Vietnam, typically ranges from $180 to $300 per person, depending on personal spending habits. A very reasonable amount for such a rich natural and cultural experience in Vietnam. Have your eyes on a new destination but unsure where to start? Drop the name of that place in the comments. We'll plan the route, estimate the budget, and create a travel vlog just for you. Who knows, your dream journey might just be our next video. Thanks, and love you lots. Key tips and smart travel hacks for a perfect trip to Sapa. Before your trip, visa. Check if you need a visa. Bring around 25 USD for visa on arrival if required. Cash. Always carry enough Vietnamese dong, as many places don't accept cards. SIM and connectivity. Buy a 4G SIM at the airport. 4 to 12 vouchers USD. Choose major providers like Viatel, Mobifone, or Vinaphone. Must-have apps. Download Google Maps, Grab, or an offline map app before you go. Getting around, staying safe, and staying healthy. Clothing. Pack a jacket, walking shoes, and a light raincoat. Weather can shift quickly. Food and drinks. Choose busy, clean-looking eateries. Drink bottled water. Health. Talk to your doctor if you have pre-existing conditions, heart, blood pressure, respiratory issues. Transportation. Avoid driving over mountain passes at night. Book transport through reliable platforms to avoid scams. During your journey, environmental care. Don't litter, reduce plastic use, and respect local customs. Staying in touch. Carry a power bank, flashlight, and always share your itinerary with someone. Tipping. Not required, but a small tip shows appreciation and helps local workers. After 4 days exploring Sapa, you'll be immersed in the majestic landscapes and rich cultural tapestry of the Northwest Mountains. This journey will surely leave you with unforgettable memories. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join me as we uncover more amazing destinations through exciting travel vlogs, vivid travel documentaries, and detailed travel guides.